again to take our Sunday morning or afternoon to move and to breathe deeply and to really stretch and to create space in the body. And before we do that, we are gonna just take a moment to arrive. So let's close the eyes. Get yourself comfortable in any cross-leg position where your spine is straight, your shoulders are relaxed. We can bring the attention down into the pelvis, and we can tilt the pelvis forward or backward just a few times, gently, until we find the center where it feels stable, where it feels connected to the earth underneath us. Releasing tension on the legs and on the feet, let them to sink deeper into the ground. And let's bring our attention down into the lower belly. And to breathe deeply into the lower belly. You might notice how the belly is expanding on the inhalation and softly contracting towards the spine on the exhalation. And we feel the sensations down into the belly. How the body expands, and how the body relaxes. You might also notice the sensation, uplifting sensation on the inhalation as the energy moves towards the spine, up on the inhalation. And how there is like a downward movement along the spine on the exhalation. And we notice the currents of energy becoming more and more aware of how we feel physically, emotionally, mentally, energetically, and how this practice will affect all the subtle bodies as a whole. Taking that in consideration, I would like to take a moment to set an intention. So hands together in front of the heart, connecting with your heart space. What would you like to dedicate this session? While we are here practicing, coming back into our mats and doing it with an intention. Can help us with our attention. Good, and on the exhale, release first your hands down into your thighs, into your knees, and once you're ready, open your eyes. Good, hands down into the floor. Let's start moving a little bit. Inhale, lifting the arms up. And on the exhale, bringing the arms down, hands down with your breath. Inhale, arms up. Gathering your breath and the energy in between your arms, between your hands. Exhale, releasing down towards the earth. Let's take 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, energizing our upper body. 2 more. Inhale. Deep exhale. Ujjayi breath. Last one. Inhale. Interlock your fingers and send the palms towards the ceiling, getting a deep stretch. And on the exhale, we round the spine, looking into the belly, sending the arms forward. Inhale, arms up. Stretching here, opening up. One more. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, arms up. Good. Exhale, release both hands down and notice the energy moving through your hands, through your palms, through your fingertips. And from here, we are going to go for the first twist. Left arm over your right thigh and right arm back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Ujjayi breath, victorious breath. Back of the throat, engage softly, creating the sound of the ocean. Okay, and from here, keep your left hand into your right knee and bring the chest back to the center, bringing the right arm up. Good. And bringing the right arm towards the left side, bending to the left side. Deep stretch on the right side of your body, of your arm. And on the exhale, come back to center and release both hands down. Let's switch the legs. Shake your legs a little bit, and now we are going to change. The one that was on the bottom now is on the top. And we do the same. Twist, right arm over your left knee, left hand behind your buttocks. Lengthen the spine on inhalation and twisting on the exhalation. You can close your eyes. Feel your spine, feel your chest, feel your neck. And on the exhale, we release the twist, but we keep the right hand over your thigh, and we bring the left arm up. So you might need to adjust a little bit the chest and bending over your right side. You can look forward or up, see how your neck feels more comfortable. Side stretch. Inhale back to center. Exhale, both hands down. Beautiful. Let's take a table pose. Good. Curse your toes under. And from here, inhale, arching the back, looking up, tailbone up. Exhale, sending the hips high, like in downward facing dog. Inhale, knees down, open the chest, look up. Exhale, hips high, stretch the back of the legs into downward facing dog. 3 more. Inhale. Open the chest, look up. Exhale. Moving slowly, downward dog. And we have 1 more. Inhale, knees into the floor, tailbone up. And on the exhale, back into downward facing dog, and we stay here. Ujjayi breath. If you need, or if you would like to do any movement, you're welcome to. Maybe your knees bending side to side, looking to the right, looking to the left. And in the next inhale, lift the right leg up. And on the exhale, send the right foot in between the hands. Release your left knee down, bringing your hands into your hips and open the chest. Pushing a little bit your hands into your hips to get a deeper stretch into your hip flexors and open the chest. Let the hips to sink deeper into the floor, maybe arching the back a little bit. Inhale, arms up. And on the exhale, release your hands down and step your left foot forward, looking forward, bending your knees a little bit, micro bending the knees. And on the exhale, bending forward and down. And in the next inhale, come up all the way up. And on the exhale, bending forward again with the hands back into the mat. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, walk the feet back, and we come into a plank. Knees, chin, and chest into the mat. Ashtanga Namaskar. Slide your chest forward, coming into Cobra. Activating your abdominal muscles, and on the exhale, back into downward facing dog. And in the next inhale, bring your left leg up. And on the exhale, left foot in between the hands. Right knee down, hands into the hips. Open the chest. Pushing a little bit, not too much. Just to give a nice stretch into the right thigh, into the hip flexors, and to send the shoulders back, elbows towards each other, as we want to open the chest. Inhale, arms up. And on the exhale, hands down. Right foot forward, look halfway up. Exhale, bending forward and down. Inhale, coming up. And on the exhale, bending forward again into Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, walk the feet back and coming into a high plank. Knees, chin, and chest. Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, slide the chest forward, coming into a cobra. And on the exhale, back into downward facing dog. Adjust your feet if you need. Just take a moment here. Activating the core. And in the next inhale, lift the right leg up. And on the exhale, bending your right knee, opening your hip. Let's make circles with your right leg. Inhale, right knee towards the center, towards your chest, and open the right leg to the side. That was one, now 2 more. Inhale, and open. 1 more, inhale, and open. And step the right foot in between the hand. And this time we stay here without bringing the left knee down. Bring your fingertips into the mat. Inhale, looking forward. And on the exhale, sending the hips back and the right leg is straight. Inhale, bending your right knee, looking forward. Exhale, hips back. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, stay here. Bending your right knee. Good. And bringing your right arm up, open the chest. And on the exhale, bringing your right arm under your right thigh, like hugging yourself, making yourself a little ball. Good. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, bringing your right arm under your right knee. Good. One more. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, hugging yourself under your right thigh. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, right hand down. Stepping the left foot in between the hands, looking forward. And bending forward and down into Uttanasana. Inhale, coming up. All the way up. Exhale, bending forward again. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, walk or jump your feet back, coming into a plank. Once you're ready, knees, chin and chest. Tanga Namaskar, or maybe the full Chaturanga, you choose. Cobra or upper dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And from downward facing dog, we go to the left side, left leg up. Bending your left knee, opening your left hip. And start making circles. Left knee towards the chest and open. Two more. Left knee towards the chest and open. And one more. Left knee towards the chest and open. Step the left foot in between the hands. And bring the fingertips pressing down. The hands are not touching the mat. From here, open the chest, inhale. And on the exhale, sending the hips back, left leg straight. Good, inhale, looking forward. Exhale, hips back. Inhale, looking forward, bending your left knee. Exhale, back. Hips back. Inhale, bending your left knee, and stay here and press your right hand into the mat and bring your left arm up and open the chest and the left arm towards the ceiling. And on the exhale, bringing your left arm under your left knee or your left thigh. And we have two more. Inhale, opening up, maybe a little bit wider towards the ceiling. And on the exhale, we give ourselves a big hug. And we have one more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, opening the left arm up. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, step the right foot forward, looking forward. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, bending forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, bending forward into Uttanasana, back into the earth. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, jump or walk your feet back. You choose full Chaturanga or knees, chin and chest. See how you feel. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. And we take a few moments here into downward facing dog to feel the effects. Maybe you can also rest into child's pose. We are gonna slowly start moving into the Yin practice. We are gonna lift the right leg up and send the right foot in between the hands and the left knee down. So you can support your knee, the back knee, the left knee, with the blanket or with a cushion. We are gonna do a slow progression into the more passive practice, and then we are going to start with a high dragon. So we already prepare our bodies for this pose. Now we want to become a little bit softer, relax the muscles. So it's the fascia, the connective tissue, that gets most of the stress. We can close the eyes and maybe adjust the height of the blocks. If it feels too much, you can also open the right foot to the side. Maybe it feels a little bit more comfortable to you. And feel the stretch in the psoas on the left side. And we are gonna very slowly progress into this practice, starting with a 2 minutes dragon, and we will increase the time throughout the practice. And we start with a pose that is not always the easiest one. So starting for a short time and then going more and more, longer and deeper into each pose. We are in the last 30 seconds here. Maybe enough time to take 3 more deep breaths. And once you're ready, sending the hips back. Maybe the best way to release the pose is not how I'm doing it, but you find your way. For me, you can send the right foot back. You can separate your knees a little bit wider and take a moment into child's pose. Good. And in the opening into the low back, we are actually doing a counter pose for the hip flexors. Now we are compressing instead of stressing them. And once you're ready, very slowly, sending the chest forward, coming back into, let's start from downward facing dog as we did on the right side. When you are ready, you curse the toes under and send the hips back. And maybe you want to move here a little bit. Use your legs side to side. And once you're ready, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot in between the hands. And the right knee drops into the blanket. Or maybe into the cushion. And you adjust the blocks, if needed, to the higher or medium or lowest height. And you commit to stillness after you have found your edge. With your eyes closed. Relaxing the shoulders, relaxing your chest, your neck. Breathing very deeply. dropping the shoulders a little bit more. And in the last 30 seconds, 3 more deep breaths. Deep, deep stretch for the hip flexors here. And in the next inhale, we are going to start releasing very, very, very slowly. So maybe you feel going into half Hanumanasana to stretch the left leg, or maybe you can send the left foot back and separate your knees a little bit wider and walk the hands forward. Back into a counter pose, child's pose. Feel the effects. As we are doing a counter pose, and feel the hip flexors now being compressed. Make sure it's not too much. If not, you might need to adjust and open your knees wider. And once you're ready, inhale, lift the chest and back into a table pose. And from table pose, we are gonna lie down into the floor to go for a proper rebound. And you can place one arm over the other to rest your forehead on it and to feel the effects and the sensations through the legs, through the arms, through the front and the back of the body. And to breathe very deeply down into the belly. You can feel the movement there. And we will go for our next pose, a sphin pose, with the forearms resting into the mat, and maybe the blocks can also create a little more of compression, healthy compression on the back. If this feels too much, forearms down, and you can look forward, look down, or maybe your hands can be supporting your chin. And close your eyes. So my exploration of this pose is that it really helps with low back problems, low back pain. After driving with the scooter for hours, the lumbar gets quite tight. It can happen to anyone sitting for a long time as well. This pose can really help to not just stimulate the energy here into the low back, but also to get stronger, to get the tissue stronger. Maybe after a while you want to explore a deeper edge, or maybe just simply rest here. And in Chinese medicine, I believe that one of the energy sources are in the kidneys. So in this pose we are compressing and stimulating the kidneys so we can access to that vital energy. It's called the Shin in Chinese medicine. It's a really nice stimulation for the stomach line. And for those who have practice, Yan practice like Ashtanga where there's a lot of forward bends, or maybe life, this can also help a lot. This is a counter pose for the forward bends. We are gonna go for 3 more deep breaths. And once you feel ready, you can slowly start moving down again, releasing the blocks if you were using them. And you can place one hand over the other, or you can bring the arms back. So feel the sensations. Feel the effects of sphinx pose or seal pose. And from here, once you're ready, hands side to side of your chest, push the floor with your hands and coming up into a table pose, and transition for a counter pose. It's not going to be a long counter pose, it's going to be child's pose for just a few deep breaths. So taking your child's pose, we still have this element of yin and yang within the practice. And from now on, we will start holding poses much longer. Inhale, lifting the chest and back into a table pose. I would like to work with the hips, with the IT band and the glutes. So sending the right leg forward and the left leg back. Yeah, you're here in our sleeping swan. If you would like to bring some more stability, you can place a bolster or the blanket under, or the block as well, under your right hip. And if you would like to go deeper, right foot higher. Now, if it feels too much, bring the right foot closer to your pelvis. And if you have a long bolster or maybe the pillow that you sleep with, you can slide it under the chest if that feels good. If not, without. And the blocks can also help you to support your arms or your chest. Yes, nice. So get yourself really comfy in this pose, as we want to work deeper with your hips. The release might happen after a while, or the release can happen after a while, or immediately. Deep breaths. Relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the arms, relaxing the upper body. And also getting deeper into the lower body, deeper stretch. With time, with gravity. Feel softer. And see what the hips have to show you today. How is this area? How is the pelvis? The glutes. The side of your right leg. And breathe deeply through the hips. We have one more minute here, so maybe you can check in and see if you would like to explore deeper, or if you have enough. Slowing down the pace of the practice. The breath becomes longer and deeper as well. So it helps our mind to settle. When the breath is calm, the mind also follows. Let's take one more deep breath here. And very slowly walking the hands back, taking your time to release the pose, putting the posture to the side if you were using it. Nice. And see how you want to get out of this pose this time. Maybe you want to bring the body weight to your right leg and send the left leg forward. Or maybe you want to light into your belly for the rebound. So sending the legs forward, shaking your legs. And once you're ready, we walk our way back down. And we take a moment to feel. We take a moment to notice the effects. To feel the difference between the right leg and the left leg. once you're ready, again, rolling to the side. And coming up. And very slowly we make the transition back into table pose. And from table pose, we slide the left leg forward and we use the blanket, if we need, under the left hip. Just to bring a little more stability, if that is what we are aiming for, and if you would like to go deeper, you can also send the left foot forward. Good, and once you're here, maybe adding some more props can be really nice. And once you have it all, the props, the stability of the pose, not too much, not too little, but the right amount of stretch in your left hip, you commit to stillness. And we stay for a while. And feel how we are melting into the ground. The left leg, the hips, the right leg, but also the elbows, the chest. Your whole body is dropping down to the earth. And keep your attention down into the belly to send your breath into the lower belly. As the breath becomes calm, long and deep, and steady, also the mind becomes calm and steady. So through the practice of yoga, we can self-regulate our breath to calm our minds. We have last minute here. One more deep breath. We get ready to release the pose. Take your time, inhale, lifting up. Exhale, starts releasing the cushion, maybe coming to the left side and removing the bolster or the blanket and letting down on your back. Very slowly, control movements, extending the legs forward, opening, feeling the effects of the pose. A feeling of deeply resting and deep releasing into the ground. And once you're ready, you can bring your knees to your chest and hug your knees. And give yourself a big hug and roll side to side, massaging your back. Relax your neck as well. Maybe you can move along your hips, the head as well, to massage the back of the head. Good, and from here, knees to the ground, legs to the floor and coming up slowly. Yeah, moving into a forward bend, into Paschimottanasana, which in the Yin practice is caterpillar. So extending the legs forward and coming with all our props as we might need them. So sit on the blanket if that feels better for your pelvis, and micro-bend the knees if you need, or legs straight. Bolster can also be along your legs to rest your chest on it, or the blocks can also be close to your legs to support your arms. So find your edge, support your head, as after a while the head can get quite heavy. So if it's supported, even better, as we don't need to be holding so much tension for our neck. Also, it can be really nice to be putting some tension on the forehead, a little bit of pressure, whatever it is, the bolster or the block or the hands, into the forehead to massage this area, to relax the muscles on the face, on the forehead, of the eyebrows. Dropping a little bit deeper, your shoulders, your arms, your hands, your chest. Deep stretch for the hamstrings and the back line of the body, the spine. Maybe you even feel it into the feet. I remember Susie one time mentioned, maybe it was not in this pose, but we are opening the whole back line of the body, which starts in the feet. Exploring a deeper edge if it feels good, if not, staying for the last minute. See how the opening of this area in your body releases tension, emotions, maybe thoughts. And let them to move through you with an attitude of curiosity, and at the same time gentleness and softness. We take one more deep breath here. And once you're ready, slowly making your way up. Taking your sweet time. Putting the bolster and the blocks and everything to the side. And letting down. Good. Very slow movements. Down to the earth. And feel her. Feel the support. Feel the foundation underneath her mat. Feel the stability. Feel the deep opening of your body. And take deep and long breaths. And very slowly bending the knees, rolling to the side, and coming up. And once you're ready, we are going to go in a reclined butterfly. So taking your time, bringing the feet together. If your knees have a tendency to drop very close to the ground and it feels too much for your inner thighs or your groin, you can stop your knees by using blocks. Yeah, and it feels also very supportive for your legs. But if there's no an issue with that, you can just keep the blocks to the side. And the buttocks is on the mat. And we just lie down slowly, slowly to support the head. Or if your head is also dropping down, you can also open the throat. So no problem with that, as long as there's no pain. Opening the arms in a T position, or maybe even like sending the arms above the head. And getting a nice chest opening and growing on inner thighs. And with this pose, we will take the last pose of the practice before the final relaxation. This is also like a nice counter pose for caterpillar. As we are now opening the front line of the body, the growing and the inner thighs. It's the more yin aspect of our bodies. And breathing very deeply. Noticing how everything changed. Observing the impermanence of sensations, of emotions, of thoughts. Even the sounds, maybe you start noticing the sound of the rain. You might notice it as the weather has completely changed all of a sudden here in Bali. And it's raining, and it may rain very heavy. So you might notice that. And let the sounds to take you deeper into your relaxation. And let your lungs to expand even deeper on each inhalation. And relaxes on the exhalation. We have one more minute here. See what this pose can take you. What parts of your body can let you to explore, to feel, to open. And what these areas of your body has to show you. Let's take one more deep breath. Very slowly, once you're ready, release your arms down. Roll into the side very slowly. Maybe pushing the bolster to the side and letting down into your mat. Again, flat on the mat. To feel the effects, to feel the sensations, to feel the rebound. All is good here. It's just raining very heavy. So once you're ready, I hope you can hear me. You can hug your knees, like letting down, and roll side to side. And we are gonna get ready for the final relaxation for Savasana. So get yourself comfortable. I will stay here with you even though the whole sky is dropping. I get myself into the blanket. And really take this time to enjoy, to absorb all the benefits from the practice, to let everything go, to let the sound of the rain to take you even deeper into this relaxation. And enjoy your Savasana.